Hello, Sandra K. I'm back again. This will be part 3 of Abiding in God. And I just want to say on my last one, on part 2, I was getting so excited. I want you to forgive me. I addressed you guys as baby, I think I did. I was getting excited. That's kind of how I do when I start thinking about the Lord and reading His Word. And I was sitting here talking to my fiance, and he was telling me, think about it. You don't want to be too personal. So if I offended someone, I didn't mean to. I just got a little excited. Okay. So anyway, now I want to say, we got the 3 different versions of that same scripture. St. John 1, 5, and 7, 15 and 7. So now what I want to do is I would say to go and look at those 3 scriptures. Of course, you want to pray about it and say, now, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? What are you saying? I looked in my dictionary first to find out what the words meant that I didn't know, possibly. And then I went into my Bible in as many versions as I could or wanted to find out how are these scriptures alike. And how are they explaining it different? Why is the NIV different than this one? And, the Everyday Bible is a little more plainer than the other ones. They have one called the Living Bible. That's another one that I like too, that I don't have before me right now, but that's another one that gives a really good description of it just really explains the scripture really well. So anyway, with those 3 that we did today, or this morning, I just think about it and I say, okay, Lord, I think I understand what you're saying. And I want to abide in you so that your word can abide in me. And you know what's wonderful too? To know that we're 2 or more together. Now this is his word. Don't come back, boy. So when I'm talking to you guys and we're talking about the Lord and thinking about the Lord together, it's a wonderful thing because what? He is there in the midst. He's there listening, happy that we're visiting him, that we are, visiting him, that we're getting together in his name, trying to find out what it is he wants from us. We're inquisitive. We're trying to find, well, Lord, I want to read your word. And after a while, it gets sweet to you. See, I'm getting excited now, so you have to forgive me. But it gets sweet to you. You just want to start really delving into it to see what he means. Because he wants us to know these things. One time I studied with someone and they told me, why do you just want to know everything? You don't need to know everything. No, we're not going to know everything. Only God knows everything. But he made some things for us to know and rejoice about. And this is one of them, that if we abide in him, and his words abide in us, we can ask what we will and it will be done. Now, that's not probably an overnight thing, but you know what? It could be for some people, depending on how strong your faith is and how disciplined we can be. Have a good night.